Water in food. My name is Dr. Alamzeeb. I am a professor at the Department of Biochemistry, University of Malacca, and this is a lecture from our course of food chemistry. The water in food. Water is the most abundant molecule in food. In many foods, both the intracellular water and interstitial water are essential. Water function to determine the physical attributes of the meat, vegetable, and fruit products. For food polymers, water serves as a structural component in a plasticizer, contributing to the attributes of proteins, starch, and food fibers. Water also serves as a solvent or dispersing medium in a wide variety of foods, including milk, juices, and other beverages. Water can be dispersed in emulsion in products like butter or margarine, or be the continuous phase of emulsion such as mayonnaise. The water content of food is extremely variable. It can vary. Can be varied in different food, and even in the same food, they are varied. Here you can see the water content in 100 gram of some food, like for example, the milk whole, which contain 3.25% of the milk fat, contain 88.1 gram of water. Yogurt plain 87.9, chicken broiler or fryer 65.4, beef ground 70% lean contain 54.3, salmon 68.5 per gram, beer 92.8 gram, apple raw with skin contain 85.6%, banana in the raw form contain 74.9%, orange juice raw contain 88.3 gram, carrot in the raw form contain 88.3, while onion in the raw form contain 89.1 gram per 100 grams. Potato flesh and skin raw 79.3, tomato red rape raw 91.5% gram per 100 gram of the food. Here are some physical chemical properties of water. For example, the molar mass is 18.015 gram per mole. Molar volume is 55.5 mole per liter. Boiling point is at 1 bar, it is 100 degrees centigrade. Freezing point at 1 bar is 0 degrees centigrade. The triple point is 6.1 millibar. Surface tension at 20 degrees centigrade is 73 dyne, while vapor pressure at 20 degrees centigrade is 0.0212. Heat of enthalpy or heat of vaporization is 40.63 kilojoule per mole. Heat of fusion is 6.13 kilojoule per mole. Heat capacity is 4.22 kilojoule. Viscosity at 20 degree 1.002 centipoise. Density is 1 gram per milliliter. Maximum density is usually at 4 degrees centigrade. Now we need to know another important property, which is called water activity. Water activity, or AW, is the partial vapor pressure of water of a substance divided by the partial vapor pressure of water at the same temperature. Essentially, it is an expression of relative humidity surrounding the food system. So we can define water as a physical chemistry derived quantity. It applies to a system at equilibrium, and it should always be referred to as using a lowercase I with subscript W, that is AW. So controlling the water activity in food is more critical to maintaining quality and microbial stability of food. Water activity is a property of aqueous solution in material that contain water from the liquid state to dry powder. Water activity is thus defined as the ratio of vapor pressure of pure water in a solution, which is mathematically written as AW is equal to P or peanut. Here you can see the food which is surrounded by the vapors. And here you can see the water and its vapors. So we compare the vapors of these with the standard water. And the requirement is that it should be in equilibrium, there should be constant temperature and constant pressure. We have to measure this in this way. Low water activity inhibit microbial growth, provide textural characteristics such as crispness and crunchiness in product like snack food and ready-to-eat breakfast cereals. The sound produced by crunching a breakfast cereal or tortilla chip is lost if AW exceeds 0.65. The water activity must be carefully balanced to obtain optimum quality of dehydrated food and intermediate moisture food. So it is very important for food. And you should know that there are some the water activity influence many characteristics in food and thus impact the quality. If the AW is between 0.2 0.3, this value reaction requiring water phase usually do not occur. And below this thread, the rate of lipid oxidation increases. Between 0.3 to 4, stickness in caking are observed. Between 0.4 and 0.5, loss of crispness or gain of moisture. 0.5, onset of hardening on loss of moisture. 0.6, onset of microbial growth. 0.65, reaction rate or usually amorphous system. Enzyme activity and lipid oxidation occur in AW 0.85, onset of growth of bacterial pathogen occurs. So these ranges are important to know. When we plot the water content of food with the water activity, we obtain this particular plot, and here you can see the dry cereal has a range of water activity 3 to 3.5%, and then comes the cookies and crackers which have 3.5%, and then the dried fruit have a water percentage of 40 to 70% and activity is 0.5. Similarly, jam and preserves, they have around 30% water content, and the water activity is 0.75. Sweet condensed milk, flour in rice, corn syrup, they have these different percentage of water, and the water activity is very high, 0.8. Similarly, fruits which contain 75 to 87%, vegetables from 78 to 95, milk and meat which have higher than 60%, they have water activity of 0.95. Thus, they are more subject to the microbial action. Water activity has a profound effect on the rate of many chemical reaction in food and on the rate of microbial growth. That's what we discuss. Here you can see in this table reaction rate in foods is determined by the water activity. You can see here the three system: monolayer water, capillary water, and loosely bound water. So all these reactions, enzyme activity, mold growth, yeast growth, etc., they are high in the loosely bound water, while in the capillary water, enzyme activity, mold growth, and yeast, they are low, while none in monolayer water. Only the lipid oxidation is high in the monolayer water, while the hydrolysis increases and then rapid increase and then rapid increase these activity in the capillary water. So here these are very important parameters for determination of water quality. Yep.